Hello, and welcome back to another mod review video. So today I'll be featuring X skill mod. Okay, so skill mod, and you can also where you can find the mod in the description. So here we got some item that I've placed before, and actually we are back with a place where we featured the range weapon mod. So I got some items in here to feature this mod, but first I will go in for the mod in general first. So you can see well, a bunch of skill kit. We have the main tree of survival, collecting, and processing. So I will just go for survival. So I have two sub skill table that is survival and combat. So survival, so, essentially things that have you in the survival journey. You can help increase your health, increase your speed, any kind that can give you some kind of advantage in terms of in-game survival. So have some example here. It's long life, like it increases your health by 5% for an additional 1% for each level. So which means it will max out as 15%. Which means, example, I have 20 HP here. Just equal down 20. And if I have like at level 1, so that would mean 20 divided by 20. That is I have one total to 21 HP, and by increase of 15%, which means that I will have at 23. Yeah. And as you can say, it might be not much, but actually can actually helps you with all this stuff. It can give you more edge. Sometimes you don't need more HP. This guy will be your best friend. So here's stomach. Basically increase your max saturation by 500%, and you have all the skill well rested. Increase your experience depending on how rest you are after sleeping. So basically, okay. Clothing is a burden. Increase your movement speed. 3 points. It is basically what this does is that this just increase your stat when you don't have any kind of armor. It generates like that. Mid shield absorb 10% incoming damage. So damage saturation. So basically, maybe it's just reduce. I don't think it could kind of, reduce the damage take, but driver reduce the oxygen by 50%, so you can stay underwater longer or learn an additional profession. Okay, I think it's more about learning it, and sometimes this photosynthesis increase your health generation sunlight by 15, but increase your generation dark, which means that if you stay in the sunlight, it will increase. But when it's night or when you are down the cave, it will reduce significantly. Strong back addition. This is actually what I generally like the most. It does is add additional adventure 3 slot, which is actually kind of very interesting, but as you see, there's some requirement. You need some auto skills, which means that you couldn't just cycle this, because it's actually very balanced. You have to focusing on auto stats skills first before being able to achieve this skill. Overall, increase your movement speed on pass by 10%, which basically, and if you walk on any kind of path, like wooden path, stone path, this guy will increase your movement speed on that. So take consideration if you have tons of items laying around to prevent speed, but I would generally not recommend it. Healing item is additional 25% for 30 seconds. Okay, so let's take advantage. Cost of bandage. This is something too easy calculating. Come on. Yeah, let's take this. 4 HP, so heal 25 additional 25% over 30 seconds, which means it's a healing over time. 25, which means it will help you 1 more HP over the span of 30 seconds. This depends on it. Increase your height by 100%. Step chaser, which means increase your step. I think it's more. You have to maybe jumping or walking on one block. I'll try it right now. A sprinter increase your movement speed, but yeah, it's a debuff. So you run faster, but you will have a high hunger rate, so be prepared when you're losing fuel. And abundance adaptation increase your healing effectiveness 5% and hunger efficiency. Again, increase your healing rate, but again, it also increases your hunger rate, so it costs you a lot of that. You die, you will not lose Soulbound back, which is basically the keep your inventory true kind of command. You can use it as your skill, of course, but you only need it to be 7% and the strong bite at level 1. So, Lumiferous, you begin with a dark area. Water. When you begin to glow in the dark area, apply every light level 10. So, but if you don't have a torch or a lantern, you can use it as your light source, reliable light source actually. So you can still carry a shield and a sword without having to fear for any kind of enemy when you're down deep the cave below, having no kind of sunlight and things like that. And Keta, your eyes can adjust to dark area, increase your brightness 6 times, but you lose some cards. So basically, you can have to see in the dark, but yeah, it's like night vision goggles. So, you have here with the combat, swordsman, archer, swordman, spearman. These guys are basically what increase your attack with any. So depending on what it runs, because a will be a hunter, so I would choose archer of course, and also spearman. To mastering damage with tools like axes, pickaxe, and self iron fist, damage your band, and if you don't have a weapon, don't use such it. Unless you're poor. Iron fist increase your band. Oops, actually I meant wrong. Your band has 6 times. So basically an improved iron fist. Okay, looter. Increase amount live by 10%, so good for looting mobs and stuff. Warrior, receive more experience by killing enemies. So more XP when you want to go hunting animals or killing wolves and raptors. Such snipers increase accuracy with bow and stuff. Great weapon. Every time you kill an enemy, you use temporary saturation. It just boosts your nutrition, but it would not boost the same. Chauvinite. Wait. So every time you hit an enemy, they have up to 3% crit rate, so you can have crit rate with this thing, okay? Adrenaline rush. So basically, when your health is low, below 30%, example, this thing is low 5, increase speed, reduce damage taken. Okay. However, when this affects you die, but it'll be exhausted for 4 seconds, which means I think you won't be able to run, you just walk. So I would recommend, like, you want to disengage, use the skill. Vampire, when you hit an enemy, yeah, vampires. When you hit enemy, you regen your health, but health condition reduced up to 80%. So 100%, 80%. Simple as that. Budding range, 2% of ignite them. Okay. So you hit them, they get lit on fire. Okay. Bloodlust. When you kill enemy, you get 1 star increase in damage and 10 times, so 20% and 30%. However, yeah, you can cause as much damage you can take, so unless you got good armor, I wouldn't recommend it. Collecting, of course, clay bigger beat cutters, so they just, these guys, they will increase the amount of research you got when you're digging. Like a shop expert, like rock, shop increase digging speed. So increase digging speed, okay. So you can shop faster, careful digger, chance of not reduce the game durability, so you can dig item without losing durability, okay. But anyhow, it's kind of, I would say, bottom much, because first, the only kind of durability I would mind much is an axe, not a shovel. Like I would run out shop to be able to shovel faster than anything. So it's hard. Or uncalculated of another type. So like you take, like I think it's when you have to, like you're mining blue clay, but no chance you get fire clay. Okay, that's just good. Again, 40% more XP when digging. Okay, scrap detected. Any chance to pen, which means that like if you block a stand block, chances are you will drop items just like you are doing panning. Okay, increase the amount of rare items you got from scrap detectors, like maybe gold nugget, arrows, stuff, name it. Forestry, lumberjack. Okay, this is forward. Increase them. So it will increase the amount of wood from felling trees by 10%. So maybe 1-2 extra log. So it all depends on you. Afforestation use 10% more saplings. So it's more of a chance to drop a sapling. Okay. More ladder increase you more stick and breaking leaves. So basically what do is that give you more stick when breaking leaves. So not no chance to make like the entire forestry is, and survival is a must-have for most people. Okay, tree nursery. So they reduce the time you need to grow this thing. So actually very nice skill. Expert. Increase the breaking a broken axe, increase your tree fall speed when actually 1%. Maybe it just increase the time, reduce time it takes to break a tree, depends on. Careful lumberjack. I'll take this. It's like shovel, but yeah. Yeah, you just have a chance to not lose durability, which is nice actually. Monster, 40% more shovel button. 30% more shovel fine, which means that also when you have burning charcoal pit chest, you have more charcoal. So yeah, they do actually give you a nice skill for forestry actually. Crafting, to celebrate crafting and rooting fruit tree branches, a late game skill. Okay. Resin tractor. Sure, yeah, chance. Okay, so okay, it's getting a bit of night. Okay, change it. Anyway, okay, so stun gun. So this guy, basically like it just boosts all the skill you have, like that, like farming, cross splitting, and every stuff. Yeah, like I think it's really extremely long, but we can sell. Anyway, I have a feature of the farming guide. Okay, green time increase the amount of crops. Okay. The timer blast increase the amount of scattered seeds, so maybe you get 2 seeds, you get one gathering. Harvesting grass, berry, bush, roots, and mushroom, 10%, so more chance to get double your stuff. Look at this. increasing yield of fruit trees with planting harvest numbers should always drop always see. So yeah, this is a nice skill to have. Yeah, when you want to find seeds in to 50-50 with a chance of knocking a seed when breaking an amateur crop. Recycling, breaking farming, or drop soil depending on remaining fertility. Improve soil up to base fertility of 0. Careful hand allows your harvest mushroom roots with your band when not breaking the roots. Okay. Farmer, you will receive more XP. Bright harvest. Break 40% more blocks, so more cutting, saving durability. Cultivated seed. Let's see the chance to drop in. But your plants. Seed the plant chance 10%. So it will skip the entire. Plant the greenhouse. I will take this year to that. I will take research on how to build a greenhouse later. Beekeeper. Breaking will give you 1 more honeycomb. Okay, nice. Enable 2 modes for some farming tools to work on a larger area. 2 by 2 times area mode, so more farming. Okay. While boosting, enter use some nutrition buys. Cross-breeding, harvesting fully productive. Okay, so if you let's take a sample. So if you harvest a turnip that is planted next to things like here, you will maybe get a cabbage, maybe so, but the chance is low, so I don't consider that a lot. Skip when I right click without breaking them. So yeah, so the bee master, I will get bee master first, and after that get beekeeping. But and this amount of stone. So to get raw rocks instead of stone, so you get a block instead of ore miner, more ore, gemstone miner, all the things that over when you have okay. Pickaxe expert. Increase your mining speed, careful miner. Not losing durability, more XP, increase the effect on more ability crystallize also. Yeah. Bomberman. You blow drops or with bomber this less drop penalty. Yeah, so what it does is when you use bomb, yeah, there are penalty when you use it. So if you use bomb for mining, you will get less resources, but if you use this, well, it reduces the penalty. Geologist. Every time you break a rock when you don't find TSF higher radius, so basically a free prosperity stick without having to get one. You mine 2 when you're mining all 4 gem plus you mine 2 plus 1 fire tree level, there's a carbon mid. Wait, I never get it just so wait. If you're mining on gem, you'll mine 2 plus. So yeah, so you maybe have more when you have this level is higher, but your 2 will take other more damage, and you use 10 saturation for extra block minus and recruit. Tunnel data. So yeah, allows you to mine a 3x3 area, but you will lose more durability and more hunger. Okay. Blaster, stone blast. Your stone cutter, ore miner, and gemstone miner abilities also apply. You include rocks and also bombs. Okay. Husbandry, which basically just farming animals. It's increased damage you deal to animal and reduce. So it just help you dealing more damage to animals and take less damage. Butcher, increase the amount of meat you get from them. period increase energy. So more letters from killing animals won't break them, more bones when breaking. Rancher increase the money meal you can get from animals, feed it. So when they eat your food, the food you give to them, they can actually skip another tier, like the one in the farming skill, like food that increase animal seeking range with 20%. So yeah, you can get closer and personal to them. You receive more XP per server. Increase the time harvest from crops, keeping fresh 10%. So more durability to meat that you get from harvest from crops, standard liquid consumption with tanning later. So it will require less water. Okay. When milking animal, you have a small chance for every day the animal will get cheese instead of milk. Okay. So skip to cheese milk instead. So, gotcha. I'm gonna use crab cages. Okay, wait. Cages. Okay, let's. Wait, they have a cage. Oh, they do have a cage. So you need any kind of nails and strips, and any kind of board you need. Basically, like 31 of them and 2 nails and strips. Okay, then. So you. So, is there anything else like XSkills? No, like. Oh, so you can give you some metal bit as well. Okay. So, and also it also gives you some skills book. Wait, wow. Now let me just grab some of this guy. So. Wait, so I just eat some skill book. Okay then. So. I think it's just some bucket items from the mod. So anyway, let's back to the mod. So yeah, radar. Oh, yeah, that's radar increase pregnancy time animals by certain times. Okay. Manside will increase number of offspring of animals. What? Offspring. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so processing. Less metal to film. So from 100 to 90. So basically, that's just a neat thing. Metal recovery is when you receive few metal bit. So that explains the metal bit right here, like XSkills, like yeah. So got some bit here, 21 to turn one small bit to an iron ingot. Okay. So that's not okay. Heavy heating every hit increase the temperature 1 degree Celsius. Hammer expert finishing on metal work. Durability by. So you will recover your hammer durability after finishing an item work item. Heavy your heavy hit on slab as a split. So you would have it, hit it on your hammer, it just breaks to 2 pieces, I think. So a blacksmith. Forge with an anvil. Now you can have one. So you have more stats than a normal one. Okay, there you go. Metal worker, you have received more XP finishing touch. Finish submitting chance to every to like. Okay. So when you're still working on your item, when you have this skill, so it will instantly finish this thing instead. Okay. Don't know if this will have any trouble with the metal recovery. We will get on with that later on. Duplicate it. Chance 5% would do at metal. Second identical item. So, but if you are working on the store, finishing it, there's more chance for you to have another one. Okay, RPG instead. Okay, and then disassemble locus to get metal bits. So any kind of locus you want to 2 voxel, so it allows you to do it faster. Very nice. Sense of time. See a message when smelting a crucible is finished, so it's not recommended much if you're just staring at the crucible every single time. Machine learning will share your smithing knowledge. I'm still not getting emotional, but maybe it's something of using health hammers and stuff to smithing items instead. Okay. Bloomery expect so from Bloomery well destroying it. Okay. Have to make smithing work item up to 1 layer. Some skill have don't get much like I still will receive 3 more blocks of each clay used for pottery, so yeah, less clay used for making mold and stuff. Yeah, layer when you're copying one layer, you're copying layers, so you copy and this process. Yeah, most of your skill are just saving amount of the clay required to use it. When you remove single voxel, you can remove you remove single voxel, you can remove right voxel. Oh, so you can just instantly spam the entire thing, then you remove it, and you don't have to worry about you have to you'll have things so 3x3 all the way out. Professionals, you can when you're single voxel, so this is just an improving version of it. So yeah, some skill is just basically upgrade version orders. So be sure to read them every single time. Important, you'll receive 40 more XP. Okay. Fast water, you have a chance to finish instantly pottery well, so saving time, but small chance. Jackpot, you have chance 5% each level for skill to receive secondary identical items. So crafting 1 crucible to crucible is identical every other infallible. Increase the radius perfect. Increase the radius your perfect fit and so it's so it just increase from 1 to 1 to 2 to 2 is 3 by 3, I think. Yeah. Then you burn a storage vessel. You create a special better and maybe more stats or something. But yeah, no, I think it's only applied for firebolt and plants as well. Maybe some unique texture or something. Wait, I think I still have something. Oh yeah, cooking. Okay. You can cook 24 more servings, so cooking bowl for on using both. So more meat, more nutrition, more food. Okay, fast food cook faster, well done, increases shelf life. Cook food, preserve cook for faster. Dilution. I don't think that's a correct pronunciation. I don't know. Okay, so it will increase your more serving you can get when cooking. So more serving, more food, more nutrition. This salinate. As you fill a pot with water to cook salt. So you receive 1 salt for 1.4 liters of water. So you can cook increase by cooking water. Okay. 4 by 4 liters. So you need 16 liters for 1 salt. Okay, salty by cooking. So you can actually preserve food in the backpack. So yeah, more preservation. Okay. Government we cook. Mm, so you cook food you cook in a quality with base value 1 and maximum quality of high quality eating food quality give you. And so if you give you some buff, set the intensity effect depends on qualities. And when it's effect at the same time, so you can one effect you can stack with authors. Chef, you save more XP, happy meal. Mm, so so give you a chance to have enough ingredients. So you're cooking for full red meat, you may have just add some fish or cheese or something. We don't. That's depends. That's just RNG. Increase the amount of juice. 1 3%. So more juicy drink, more nutrition. Egg timer. So receive message when the meal finished cooking. Was that soup? Okay. So with that, all the skills finished. Reading finished, and my heart is set. So let's just jump start on the to the stage, shall we? Okay. So I got some items around here. This is just from the previous range weapon mod review. So I got some spear, some food, some red meat. Okay. So let's just eat this food. So survival. You see, we have actually got some experience by actually eating some food, I think. Yeah. So, okay. So, next thing I want to check out is the mining ability. Okay, collection, mining. Okay. Level 1, 0.7. Okay, so let's mine for 1 first. Okay, there we are. Support chunk of that. And yeah. Okay, that's it's I got but yeah, I think I'll need more, but now you can see now it's 1.2. So if we just keep mining all of these guys, there we go. You just do all the mining stuff, and oh damn! Look at that! It's running so fast. Bro, now I can think what it's like down in the Sahara. I mean, Safari. That kind of algo running extremely fast. I don't think you can catch them. I don't think catch them really. Right, survival 1.87. It's still like that. It hasn't changed anything. Okay, so yeah, I actually don't even bring an axe. So, but anyway, so now we have moved to combat experience. So. But that guy's running. So I think only increase after you have actually killing animal. You know what's? There we go. And that guy, yeah, that guy's not down yet. And oh yeah, now it's dead. So yeah, we got some XP 1.76. Anything that is actually capped, like it don't depend much on what kind of animal you kill. Like 192. I think it's that should be rocket. Come on, Harry, can you stay still for 1 second? Come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Give me all the arrow strikes. I'm going, but that's okay. So you can see, yeah, I also bonus to the survival skill. It's gonna take a lot of time, so yeah. Do some digging. So yeah, yes, like you see, it can also affect your ability of digging. It won't be much, but it is something actually more than having none. So now moving to get cell. Come on, buddy. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'll take my archery skill back. Thank you. Give me back the bows. There we go. So lost 3. Don't worry, like we still have tons of animal left to test. So with that out of the way, now we'll start with actually giving more items. So watering can, boiling waters. So I just want. There we go. So we can grab a hole. Okay, just some seed. But and of course, this guy would take actually a long time to do so. And once again, like I'm still hesitant to make extremely long video. Like the cooking food was an exception because that was some food to experience. But on the end for this guy, yeah, it would take the entirety of a series video, which I think I would start a modern adventure in the future. But for now, let's just focus on things. So I think now I need an axe. So oops. Okay. So seizure. Still an axe every time. Okay, there we go. So okay, so GM1 back to our game mode, and here we go. Still doing some farmland, and of course you need to plant them down, but I think it only applies when you actually finish the farming stuff, as they wouldn't do it for now, sure, yeah. And oh yeah, of course I forgot a hammer, because I need to break this ore as well. Okay, there we go, that's a hammer, GM1. There we go. So I'm back with the mining, yeah, I think it's mining and not working. Let's see on that thing as well shown. So put a hammer in here, some metal. That's you know what? That's not a lot, but it's still something. Yeah. Okay, let's multiply this guy shall we? By 6. Okay, light this guys up. There we go. And again, it takes some meat. Let's just test that with this. It's 2.09. It's not something much. Cocaine, yeah, not too much. Oh, it also increases your husbandry for killing animals. So yeah, this actually increases lots of your things, but and for some. Yes. So natural stuff in here. Okay. Let's see if there's anything. Farming, yeah, 0.99. So normally, normally the best way to actually get all this guy is just you don't care much about it. Okay, it will come for you, but it won't take a time. So anyway, let's move on to this thing. As you can see, I'm just chopping tree, this log fishing fast rate. Of course, still items. So forestry, yeah, I don't think you can actually do it on no. So I think you need chop a tree. So I think I got some tree here. Like some berries, of course. Put some farming pot for getting all these guys. Okay. So basically, all you do is you just do your daily stuff and you just drop. And nice, dropping in. Oops, I think yeah, I got the wrong command. That's 6. Okay, there we go. So as you can see here. So I got some forestry. There we go. So yeah, most of the time, yeah, you will have all these guys before you even noticing. And yeah, wait, that is we almost and also it was complete, and I made this one. Of course, this one to actually avoid the item working. There we go. So let's put some stuff in here. Get So I want to wait until then. Because I need an anvil gold. There we go. There we go. Okay. So this guy, they're going to be waiting a long time, of course, as always. So yeah, that is almost have a skill done. So that is with mining, husbandry. Yeah, it's also for killing animals, not for just breeding them. Forestry, digging, and processing. Yeah. So yeah, there's just basic cooking, metallic stuff. Yeah, you know what I mean. So combat and survival. Well, you get it from. Hello. Oh, anyway, let's see. Well, see what friend. Oh, hello, Black Doctor. Okay, what do you have for me today? Oh, don't go to your side. I just over the sell things I would never have. Come on. Rosen, you know, you're paying it, yes. Okay. So. Yeah, so yeah, this is just floating grass, but I just added the word out just to make a flat terrain for shooting animals and stuff, you know what I mean. So I just want to wait for this guy to complete this stuff. I mean, we're almost complete now. And yeah, so we still have some weapons left behind here. Of course, and yeah, any kinds of items, it just stays like that. The same thing. Until you put the mod by it, which is still working as normal, but until then, they're just kind of flat items. You can use, yeah. It just happens like that. Always. And for some reason, this guy actually took quite a long time to finish all these steps. 660. And also, yeah, sometimes the color is actually even, but just some almost molten copper and oxidized copper. Right. There you go. And the color they're also actually very different. Because this will be enough, but there we go. 660 and see here was some metal working from this one. And I think and that's that grabs up the entirety of video today. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe for daily feature story content. The more link for download will be in the description. And actually, this is you require also the mod before it. Like you need 2 mods because this one also depends on the mod to open this one as well. So as always, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.